What's up, everybody? Chris Zimmerman. What's up, everybody? This is Chris Zimmerman, by the way. I want to tell you some things about this. Now, a lot of people been getting addicted to that spice shit, right? Well, check this out. So, this is an easy way because when I save up some of the medical cannabis that I do get, I have a grinder that I save up the keef. So the keef of basically the marijuana, the cannabis, everything like that. So, now, check this out. Here you have a regular size, basically, bowl of keef. Bowl of keef, basically. Now, instead of these mother suckers smoking spice, all of the dumb shit, they're gonna listen and think, I can't do that. What sense does it make for someone to waste, like maybe let's say $5 or $10 on a substance that is so harmful, as someone said? Yeah, there's people out there who don't have a lot of money. Yeah, sure. Okay, you can panhandle, you do all this anyway to support your habit. Cannabis. Cannabis is the answer to this problem because, for example, I'm going to show you a little experiment real quick. So, you see a guy on the street, he's like this. I'm like, what's up, dog? What you need? Because I need some of that spice. Fool him. Give him a bag of keef. Medical marijuana keef. I guarantee for damn sure that guy's gonna come out of his so-called spice trip and recover far quicker and get off of it. Keef. They're gonna be fooled because they're so stupid. Keef. Cannabis keef. Cannabis keef. They'll think it's spice, but when they smoke it, then what happens? They get a little thirsty and want a soda. They get thirsty, they want to have something to eat. They're going to want to have a cigarette, and by that time, this medical marijuana keef and all that shit is a better, safer alternative than these motherfuckers going to smoke shops and buying that shit and nearly killing themselves. That's just an honest opinion on my part of what I've researched and learned. Basically, they're dealing off of psychoactive chemicals which pollute their brain to a certain time or place in which they didn't want to be in. So, for example, when you see a person rolling around on the street acting like a dumbass, really, rolling around, you need to cool his body down. You need to give him some cold water, pour it on top of his head, pour it on his body to cool him down. Because the shit they have out now is really deadly. And I guarantee there's got to be a mandate brought about it. But if you have a person as a medical marijuana user and you see someone who's doing spice, I encourage you to do this. Keep maybe 1 or 2 packs of keef on yourself real quick. and be like, hey man, you don't need to be doing that spice shit here. And he's gonna think it's spice, but that medical cannabis is going to reroute everything back. It's gonna fire and reroute all the natural circuits, and possibly, you just might have saved that guy's life. So y'all gotta think about it, like seriously. Society's gotta help society. I've done my research, I know what medical cannabis can do. It can help these people who are on spice and all them other drugs. In fact, there was a decrease in opiate use when people turned to cannabis. Did you notice that? Did you ever notice that? Did you ever think about that? Oh, cannabis, is the key to relieving people of their opioid addictions. But you all think, oh no, it's just some illicit thing that's a gateway. No, it's not a gateway to the bad. It's more or less a gateway to good. A gateway to where you have different properties of things. Hang on, let me check. Billy. Nah, that's my little pet lizard. He's just getting ready for lunchtime. Anyways, but still, you have all these people out there on the streets doing spice, bath salts, crack cocaine, or whatever drug is available. They're basically going to go and do it anyways. And like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, I remember one time I was sitting at the bus stop. Some guy walks up to me, and he's looking at me, I'm looking at him, I'm like, what's up? Like, he comes walking up to me asking me, hey man, you know where to get some of that black on? I'm like, what the fuck is black on? What, you mean black tar heroin? And I'm like, he's like, yeah. I'm like, dude, you need to get the fuck away from me with that shit. Like, straight the fuck up, you need to get the fuck away from me with that shit. Don't fucking come up asking someone who's never done that shit in their life, never ever injected a needle in my arm, never smoked none of that goddamn dumb shit. Yeah, I admit I may have a little bit of a drinking problem and I smoke weed, but what the fuck? People just look down on people because, oh, they're so lowly and impure and all this, and we have to have a high society. We have to have people standing up higher than we are when they're damn humans themselves. What sense does that make when everyone is human, but you won't help the people that are human? And snap them. All it takes is just like that. Snap them out of that crap. Get them back to the way they need to be. Get them back to the way that they need to live their life. Because I know one thing, and God is my witness. If I ever won the lottery, I swear I will build community centers for homeless people, dormitories, help them get jobs, help all these addicts just change their whole lifestyle. Just change their whole, open them up, open up their eyes. See, look, open up their eyes to a new way of getting your lives on track and becoming productive members of social society. And not in a bad way. Getting them off of the drugs. Getting their minds away from all this warped, this evil that is going around rampant every single day. You see it on the news. You see it everywhere in front of you every day. It's just ridiculous. It's getting to the point to where, and I pray that Jesus comes back, because we don't have to go through this crap anymore.
You're doing this to avoid 5 minutes of work?
You see people all the time on the streets, homeless, begging for something. Instead of ignoring them, yeah, they might do what they do, but maybe that little kind word or giving them something is going to encourage them to be better about themselves. It's basically the truth. I've done my research. I've done everything. I've been through it myself too. There ain't no reason for this crap. All of us is sitting out here struggling. Well, what society is that like? Yeah, I understand a lot of people nowadays because, in fact, I'm going to take a little turntable here. Hang on.
4:03 p.m. Dr. House checks out. Please write that down. Dr. House.
57% of the homeless you see today are in the age range of 18 to 25. And guess what they've done? Hooked on all these illicit pills, drugs, things that they did not need to be taking in the first place.
I think I have something. What's the differential diagnosis for writing G?
They become homeless because their families don't want them. They become on the streets instead of why don't we lift each other up instead of just, putting them down, lift them up. It's all basic mechanics. Yeah, sometimes really bad people need a reality check. I understand that. But all of us are human for some purpose and some cause. Our generation has to seriously make a change. We're sitting here all day just, smoking weed or smoking whatever, you know? What? What purpose is there someone just have to sit there and just... And nowadays it takes to the point to where people have to beat it into their freaking head. I remember one time I was at the store over by where I'm living at now. I'm living with my dad, but I help him because he's disabled. I make my own money. Don't worry. I don't freeload. I don't do none of that shit. I save my stuff. So, but anyways, I saw a dude in a dollar store. Outside the dollar store, actually, he was homeless. He was panhandling. Some dude just walked up to him and just sat there and just punched his lights out. For no reason, just punched him out. The dude didn't even do anything wrong to him. They just sitting there, oh, hey man, like, the dude felt like that. He just asked for a couple cents, something like that, in order to basically buy something to eat. And he got knocked out for that by a youngster that was probably no more than 19 years old. But karma's a bitch, because a week and a half later, that same punk boy was out on the street begging, just like he done did to that homeless man. They focus everything on evil. They focus everything on themselves. These youngsters nowadays, they don't want to go to school. They don't want to go to school. They don't want to learn nothing. They just rather be, let's sit on the corner and roll blunts and fuck with people. Fuck with homeless people. Fuck with people make fun of people with mental disabilities and shit. Because I got bipolar. And I take my meds as prescribed. And I'm not flipping out like all these other motherfuckers. I do what I do, but I just speak a message for people. Hopefully that people will learn and understand that life is too short. These youngsters need to learn that life is too short. If they keep acting the way they're doing, disrespecting their parents, disrespecting people in life, all it's going to be is like that. It's just basically going to be done. They're not going to have a chance. One or two things is going to happen. They mess with the wrong person, just like that, they get off. Or they get arrested by the copper with the blue and red top. They try to drop the gun and run, and now they're sitting in a penitentiary. And their mother can't even get the money for the bill because of this stupid man. And doing something just, oh yeah, like, oh yeah, I'm going to follow with my friends. My friends tell me, oh, let's go, I'll hold up this place. Hold up this place. Hold it up. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, depending on how many friends do it or are with them. But usually he's the one that's the one that gets arrested and all his friends run away. And then they never come see him. And that boy locked up for a prison term because of some dumb shit that his homie said and or told him to do to try to make money for him and his homies, which is stupid. Dumb. That's an automatic penalty. Like, on a football field, that's an automatic penalty. And you got ejected. Now you're sitting, and your mom, the mother can't even get the money for the bail. And some of these kids don't understand that. They just sit there constantly. It's ridiculous. It's just straight ridiculous. We gotta start living up. Start